Welcome to the lesson Countable, Uncountable and Collective Nouns. After completing this lesson, you will be able to define countable, uncountable and collective nouns. Identify countable, uncountable and collective nouns. Use suitable countable, uncountable and collective nouns in given sentences. Vicky is busy shopping for his birthday party. His mother is helping him make all the arrangements. He wants to buy some cupcakes from the bakery, but is unable to decide the quantity required. Vicky's mother suggests that he should count the number of people attending the party, so he would know the exact number of cupcakes to be bought. Vicky checks the list with him and tells his mother that he would need 20 cupcakes. He also decides to buy some juice for the party and is confused about the quantity he should buy. He is confused and asks his mother to help him. His mother explains that juice is liquid and hence it is uncountable. Instead, he should decide the number of juice bottles to be bought. Vicky decides to buy 2 bottles of juice, but he is still curious to know more about countable and uncountable nouns. Let us explore countable and uncountable nouns with Vicky. We know that a noun is a word used as the name of a person, place, thing, or a quality. Nouns can be further classified as countable or uncountable nouns. Let us first learn about countable nouns in detail. Countable nouns are the names of objects, people, etc. that we can count. For example, pen, girl, apple, etc. A countable noun can be represented in singular or plural form. Consider the following example. Vicky bought cupcakes for his birthday party. Cupcakes is a countable noun as we can count the number of cupcakes as 1, 2, 3 or more. Since Vicky has bought more than 1 cupcake, the countable noun cupcakes is plural. Consider the next example. A boy is sitting on the seesaw. Boy is a countable noun as we can count the number of boys. And since there is a single boy sitting on the seesaw, the countable noun boy is singular. A countable noun can be represented by a number. Example: 2 books, 5 birds. Uncountable nouns or uncountables are the names of objects or substances that we cannot count. It represents substances that cannot be separated and counted individually. For example, juice, rice, milk, etc. An uncountable noun also refers to abstract things that we cannot see or touch. These words are names of quality, state or concept. For example, intelligence, poverty and love. An uncountable noun is usually represented in singular form. For example, milk, oil, sugar, gold. Consider these examples of uncountable nouns. Vicky bought apple juice for his birthday party. Apple juice is an uncountable noun because we cannot separate the apple juice and count it individually as 1, 2, 3 or more. We can count the quantity of apple juice as bottles of juice or liters of juice. I have cooked rice for dinner. Rice is an uncountable noun, as we do not count the amount of rice individually as 1, 2, 3 or more. We can count the quantity of rice as pan of rice, bowl of rice or kilos of rice. Some quantifiable words can be combined with uncountable nouns to form countable nouns. Take a look at the following table, which lists some of the uncountable nouns and their countable forms. Consider the first example. The noun water is uncountable, but when combined with quantifiable words like glasses or buckets, it becomes countable. Similarly, uncountable nouns like butter, sugar, rice, oil, and chocolate milk become countable when combined with quantifiable words like packets, bowls, sacks, cans, and jug, respectively. The following table lists the rules for countable and uncountable nouns. The first rule is for usage of the articles a and an. They can be used with countable nouns but not with uncountable nouns. The second rule is for plural forms. Countable nouns have plural forms, but uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. The third rule is for usage of the quantifiable words some and any. They can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. The fourth rule is for usage of the quantifiable words many, few, much, little. The quantifiable words many and few are used with plural countable nouns, whereas the quantifiable words much and little are used with countable nouns. The fifth rule is for usage of the quantifiable words lot of and no. The quantifiable words lot of and no are used with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Look at the following table to understand the relation between countable and uncountable nouns. The following table provides some more examples of countable and uncountable nouns. A collective noun is the name given to a group of similar things or persons. Let us look at some examples of collective nouns. Collective nouns represent a group of people or things that are similar to one another and are spoken of as one whole. Collective nouns can be used singularly by themselves and also pluralized. Collective nouns are singular when we think of them as a single group and plural when we think of the collection of people acting as individuals within the group. Let us look at a few examples of singular and plural collective nouns. Thus, if we are talking about eggs, we could say, "A dozen is probably not enough." But if we are partying with our friends, we could say, "A dozen are coming over this afternoon." Some collective nouns can be used only as singular form. Look at the following example. The collective noun police can be used only as singular form. Some collective nouns can have both singular and plural forms. Look at the following examples. The collective nouns family and team have both singular and plural forms. Let us take a look at some more examples of collective nouns. Vicky has understood everything very clearly. Now he exactly knows the things he wants to buy for his birthday party. Let us revise countable, uncountable and collective nouns. Countable nouns are the names of objects, people, etc. that we can count. Countable nouns are represented by using both singular and plural forms. Uncountable nouns are the names of objects and abstract things that cannot be counted. Uncountable nouns are represented using only singular forms. Some quantifiable words can be combined with uncountable nouns to form countable nouns. A collection or group of people or things of the same kind are called collective nouns. Collective nouns are the name of a collection of persons or things taken together as a whole. Collective nouns may be used as singular or plural depending on usage. Some collective nouns can be used only as singular form, whereas some collective nouns can be used as both singular and plural forms.